You're live.
I don't think it's the mouse.
Oh,
You think, oh,
there's already 4 thumbs up.
buffering already, is it?
No, it's not. I think it's buffering. What is that?
Well, how's it going, everyone? This is a follow-up to a video that I made this morning. As I suspected, the dimwit put in a copyright claim, and the video was taken down because of copyright. I have appealed that. It might be back in 10 days. That's how long it takes for the appeal process. In the description box and in my first comment here, I put a link to the Dimwits live stream. I don't know, the first hour and a half of it's just the usual circle jerk. But the last 5 minutes, beginning at about 1:30 or so, is the pertinent part, and I think it's well worth watching. In the video that I had made before, I made a request for people to flag that video. I'm remaking that request, and not only to flag that video through YouTube by reporting it, also to take action for what I consider a death threat, and what most sane people would consider a death threat. We went to the PNP today, and we're going to be making a road trip on Monday to take it to the next level. I'm not going to say which agency we're going to, but we're not going to turn this loose. The dimwits crossed the line, and we're going to pursue this. We're going to pursue it, and we would like everyone's help, not only through YouTube, but through police agencies as well. Australian police have a cyber crimes division. Feel free to go there. Well, I don't want to. That's where we're going Monday. I don't want to mention them. The PNP is good. There's another agency. I don't want to tip that off before we go there. But going to be making a video when we go there. I'm not taking this lightly, and not taking it laying down either. We're going to pursue whatever means, legal means, unlike the dimwit, whatever legal means are available to us, and I'm not going to let this go. It's time for, whether or not YouTube shuts his channel down, I doubt it. YouTube doesn't really seem to care about anything except for copyright.
Yeah.
You can make threats against people. You can call people any kind of name that you want,
Yeah.
it seems, and get away with it. Nonetheless, I made my complaint against this live stream that he did, and I know many other people did as well, and many other people have contacted the New South Wales police, the ones in the casino area, I would assume, and made them aware of the nutcase, and we're going to be moving forward from there. Mr. Biloxi, fireman trolls will troll. Yeah, this has gone beyond trolling. This has gone beyond a troll with a channel. There's going to be legal action taken now. Stacy Dixon, hello. John, good evening, Brian and Marcel. Clarissa, hello. Stacy Dixon. Jeff is a scared troll. Well, if he wants to stay out of prison, he should be a scared troll. Because I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure he spends his last little lung capacity in a prison cell. Clarissa, hello B&M. Hello, little Charlie. Yeah, we were going to start this live stream much earlier, but we spent an hour trying to get Charlie to sleep. He don't want to sleep. And then a few minutes ago, he pulled my coffee cup off the desk here and it landed on his foot, and he wasn't too happy about that. Poor little guy. Stacy Dixon, I reported Jeff's live stream. John, I scrolled down too far.
Oh.
Careful, buddy. John, I wouldn't be able to cope listening to only 1 second of those dysfunctional degenerates. Well, I would invite anyone to, I wouldn't want to wish having to watch, ask anyone to watch the whole hour and a half live stream. But the last few minutes, just to get an idea of what I'm dealing with, and so that you can make yourself aware of the situation and what you're going to be reporting, I would ask that you would watch it. Stacy Dixon, Jeff said it wasn't a death threat. Well, Jeff can say anything he wants to now because he's crossed the line and there's no going back now. So he can say anything he wants to. He can't say anything worse than he already has. And death threats are veiled or not. And I don't think this was a veiled death threat. I think it was an outright death threat. And not to mention the names that he called Maricel. He's crossed over the line, and I'm done with it. Robert Settles, Brian, his threats are a direct violation of the anti-terrorism laws. The FBI should be involved. Well, the FBI is the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States, and neither one of us are in the United States. So I don't know how the FBI would have any jurisdiction, but you can rest assured that the authorities in the Philippines and the authorities in Australia have been and will continue to be made fully aware of what this man has done. And I hope that others will make them even more aware. Stacy Dixon, Jeff, we know you're watching. Leave a comment, Jeff. He's been blocked, so he can't make a comment unless he makes up a dummy account.
Oi, Charlie.
Don, hello to you as well. Doc M, Brian and Marcel, the old guy has crossed the line. Glad you are not letting go. Yeah, I'm not letting go of this. He can rant and rave. Anything he wants to do moving forward, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I can to be careful, buddy. He's just trying to make Daddy have a heart attack. We're going to deal with Jeff through whatever legal means are available to us. Mark Cooper, the dimwit, has gone way too far this time. Yeah, I would just ask that everyone who feels the same as Mark Cooper, not to just sit on their hands like this is a train wreck going by, but to actively become involved, not only by reporting his live stream to YouTube, um, but also reporting him as well with a link to the live stream to the police, um, both here in the Philippines and in Australia. I put the link to his live stream in the description of this live stream and in my very first comment. Doc M, sorry you're having to deal with him. Well, hopefully we won't have to deal with him for much longer. Hopefully guys will either show up with handcuffs or they'll show up with in their white coats and with the net, and either way, just have him taken away. Charlie, hey, this man. Stacey Dixon, no, Doc, they don't need to let it go. Jeff has went too far this time. Oh, Charlie's just making us nervous. Troll Hunter, didn't you once threaten him if he came to the Philippines, Brian? No, I never threatened him if he came to the Philippines.
Yeah.
He told the whole world that there was a $1,000,000 bounty on his head. And going off of that information, I said he'd be an idiot to come to the Philippines if somebody had put a $1,000,000 bounty on his head, which was his statement, not mine.
Yeah, but the idiot also didn't understand what.
Well, he
you were
doesn't
saying,
understand
yeah.
much, obviously. I've never threatened Jeff in any way other than through legal means. He can say all he wants to. He's just trying to do cover up now, clean up. Well, it's not going to work. Quentin Rowland, good evening. Doc M, he showed his true colors. He's bad all the way through. I have to agree with that.
Come on, baby, come on.
White Wolf, thanks for joining us. Todd Stumo, Brian, why put yourself and your family through this crap? It's not worth it. Just quietly go kick his ass offline. You know, that would play, you know, of course I could kick his ass. But what good would that do? That would land him in the hospital and me in jail, which serves no purpose. So that's not an option. Stacey Dixon, yes, Doc, he has went too far. Mike in the Philippines. I don't understand why people are like this. You are one of the nicest couples who have a channel. Hope he gets what he deserves. You know what? It's just mental illness. It's all it is. Or just an evil person. I don't know. I don't know either why people are like this. But the world seems to be full of them.
He's watching his face on the camera and then.
Mr. Biloxi Fireman, in my opinion, never feed the trolls. This has steadily gotten worse. I never watch their videos unless you bring it up. Well, tried that for like 6 months, ignoring him. And did he go away? No. I mean, you're coming at this, Mr. Biloxi Fireman, you're coming at this from a sane and rational point of view, a sane and rational standpoint. This guy is neither one of those things. You would think, any person would think that if he was just ignored for a long enough period of time, that yeah, he would just go away. He didn't. Yeah. I didn't say nothing for like 6 months, and in that 6 month period of time, he uploaded like 300 videos just about us. What kind of sane person does that? What do you want, dude?
You want to sleep? Come on.
Are you tired now?
Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
You can't stand up there though.
you doing?
He wants to sit on the computer, I think. That's not going to happen, Charlie.
Daddy,
I
I will put him.
go try to put him down, Lon. John Dunn. Yeah, and I hope that's a flag and a complaint file. And like I say, guys, just don't leave it up to YouTube, because YouTube doesn't seem to care. I myself and dozens of others have made complaints to YouTube. I can't say that they don't do anything. I think they did take down like 70 of his videos at one point. Why they just won't take his channel down, I don't know. But that's what needs to happen. Stacy Dixon, Todd, Jeff said he could take Brian. Trust me, Brian could take Jeff. Brian is twice the size of Jeff. Well, probably. Stacy Dixon, yeah, Brian. Jeff made a video. I don't know if you listened to his latest video. I haven't, but I don't doubt that he's made a latest video, because he always makes a latest video. The guy never shuts up. It's the same broken record over and over again. Stacy Dixon, okay, Brian, I forgot you blocked him. Yeah. Shane, good evening to you as well. Mike in the Philippines, because you are an American citizen, the FBI can investigate no matter where you live. Well, perhaps so. Perhaps they could investigate, but do they have jurisdiction here for any kind of formal proceedings? I don't know. Could they throw a bone to the PNP or the NBI or somebody like that? Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. It had never crossed my mind to involve the FBI. Stacey Dixon, oh, by the way, give that thumbs up. Yep. Mike in the Philippines, my prayers for you and your family, Brian. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Robert Settles, Mike in the Philippines. Yes, you're right. As well, he used YouTube. Many people have been locked up for this. YouTube is a U.S.-based platform. Jeff Calhoun, since you are still an American citizen, the embassy might have resources for you to deal with this. I will be checking into that, Jeff. Trust me, I'm not gonna leave any stone unturned. Because while I knew that Jeff was mentally ill, I didn't realize he was quite as unstable as he is, as he showed that he was in the last minute or so of that live stream. This guy is off his rocker. I think the years of alcohol abuse have just ruined this man, and I'm not going to put up with it. Like I said, guys with badges and handcuffs, or guys in white coats with the net, either way, I'm going to do everything that I can, and I'm asking everyone else to do everything that they can to have a stop put to him. Susan Garino, yes, you are doing well as couple. Others pretend Christian, but sponsor is lover boy. I have no idea what you're. I don't know. You lost me on that one, Susan. Piranha Mike, Charlie needs a big box to play with. Marcel's putting him down. Don, guessing he was also drinking, and what they say about when someone is drunk, the truth comes out. Now he was. It appeared he was sober during this live stream, for a change. So he certainly showed that with his words and physically grabbing the phone. Yeah, Yellowstone Ranch extended olive branch offline to Jeff. That's never going to happen. This has gone way too far. I've tried to extend olive branches to him before on several occasions, and I'm not going to do it anymore. If he continues to cross the line, then he deserves your full wrath. Let's hope he will do the right thing for all. Yeah, like I've said, Yellowstone Ranch, I've tried that before, and nothing came of it. Q, OU 812. I full agree with you, Brian. This nut job really has, where did it go? It's skipped on me again. This nut job really has mental health issues. For attacking Marcel like that, just show that he has no respect for women. Yeah, he has no respect for anyone. Um, he's not a nice man. Devow living. Jeff's latest video should be enough to have him shut down. It is very bad. He is a very deranged human being. You get no argument for me on that. Marilyn and Harold blogs. Oh Lord, take care. Best wishes. Thank you. Ted Florida. I watched a few minutes of his latest vid, and he said you are threatening him, and he is reporting you? Question mark. LOL. I remember him saying he's going to turn his Filipino family loose on you. LOL. Yeah, I've been hearing stuff about that as well. I don't recall him ever. I never saw that in any of his uh, videos or live streams. If anyone has a timestamp and a video that I could reference where he's done this before, let me know, please. Just send me an email, leave it in a comment on this live stream, um, leave it in a comment in a different video. Um, I would like I would like that timestamp so that I could check and see what he said. Robert Settles, I have to go to work now, but the Smith family is always in my prayers. Have a good night. Well, thank you for joining us, Robert. Much appreciated. Mike Jarzinka, good evening, Big B. So sorry you have to go through all that shit. Wishing the best for you all there. Well, thank you, Mike. Um, you know, I I, I appreciate your support, Mike, and I know I know you meant what you said. Um, but this isn't the Dimwits channel. There's no need for profanity here. Um, I just don't go for it. Green Dreams. All of Brian's subscribers need to flag report Mead last two videos as threatening and hateful content. I agree. Trevor D. Your neighbor Gary, while perhaps not your best pal and all, stuck up for Marcel and left a comment on GD channel. Um, okay. Um, you know, while he was uh, letting all the comments fly on his channel from all the trolls and agreeing with them and putting little hearts next to their comments while they were trashing me, maybe he should have thought about the kind of people that he was letting into his life through his YouTube channel. I don't care what Gary does at this point moving forward. He has shown his true colors, and I don't care what he does now. I have no intention of, giving him the time of day at any time in the future. because he has shown as well the kind of person that he is. He should have thought about what he was doing 3 or 4 months ago when he was entertaining all that trolls and letting them talk all their crap on his channel without just blocking them out of hand and deleting the comments. You know what? If I had someone that I considered a friend and someone was trashing them on my channel, I'd immediately take that comment down. I'd immediately block that person. Did Gary do that? Nah. He left crappy comments of his own. So guess what? Kick rocks. That's why he and his wife are no longer welcome on our property. That's why I haven't said a word to Elnora in months, and I don't plan on changing that. Because this is the kind of I could have told him if he had asked, this is the kind of crazy people that he was allowing into his life and that he was allowing to make comments on his channel. That he was too stupid to realize it, that's on him. Trevor D, well, I did that one. Dirk, you're absolutely correct. I was watching Jerf Mead's channel last night, and the man is way out there. Well, Dirk, do everyone a favor and report it, flag it. Uptown for Cosmo, Jeff is just trying to build his channel from the misfits that have been banished. You know, I don't care about him building his channel. No one threatens my wife or calls my wife the names that he did and expect to get off scot-free. I don't care what he's trying to do. Build up. Mark Bruno, W2F just popped up in my YouTube vid. Crazy. Ted Florida, he did say about family coming for you, but it was maybe 2-3 months ago when he was drunk in a live stream. Well, like I said, if anyone has a video link and a timestamp, let me know. Dirk Lorder, the Poi Boy admitted on his last video that he loves ginger nuts. Who can make this crap up, right? I have no idea. Todd Stump, I live in Mindanao with my Filipino wife with our 14-month-old child. If someone ever threatened us, I would track him down and kick the living out of him, period. Well, there's a couple problems with that. He's in Australia, and you know what? It would just play into his hands because then it would just see me in an Australian jail. Uh, I beat people up before. The satisfaction is only momentary. Uh, Jail is not. Philippines people and places. I heard his rant that he was way overboard. Well, report it if that's the way you feel. Todd Stumo, just read that. Kyle Popper, hello. OU812. Karma going to hit him hard. I can just imagine how he really talks to his own wife. He's mad because he can't get to you, so he's going after Maricel. You know what? I've never said anything bad about his wife. Um, Never involved her in any way whatsoever. Um, and for him to go after Maricel and say the things that he did just shows the kind of person that he is. Mike Jerzinka, sorry for the bad language, Brian, but it really makes me mad that they allow someone like that on the tube. Blessings to you and Miss Maricel always, and old Charlie too. I know, Mike. You know what? Maricel and I had, you know, I don't say, I'm not trying to say that I never use profanity. I just don't. I try my very best not to do it in videos or on live streams because you know I was brought up to have respect for. I know it might sound very old fashioned and provincial, let's say, but I was brought up to have respect for women that I don't know and not to use profanity around them. To treat women that I am not really friends with, like my grandmother or an old aunt. You wouldn't swear around those women. So I just feel that the women who are watching this video and the children that are watching these things, our videos and our live streams, uh, don't need the profanity. I'm not trying to make myself out like a saint, that I never use profanity. I do, but I just try my very best. You've never seen me leave a profane comment on any other channel anywhere, and you haven't heard me knowingly use profanity in any of my videos or any of my live streams, because that's just the way that I was brought up, um, and I can express myself without it, even when I'm angry. Um, some people just don't have they just can't. Every other word has to be a cuss word because they just weren't brought up right. Uptown for Cosmo. Obviously, you didn't understand what I wrote. SMH, I'm out. Okay, bye. Happy Meal Vlog. Good morning, watching here from Washington State. Thanks for watching. Kyle, be safe, everyone, and God bless. Philippines, people and places I did. Thank you. Mark Bruno, too many haters. Stay strong. Be better than him. Oh, I'm better than him in every way. I think that's another reason why he's so angry. Grace Burkett, yes, the evil one popped up in my YouTube also. I just reported him again, and I'll keep reporting. Well, thank you, Grace. It's the right thing to do. Devout Living, with all due respect, I would highly suggest you make a copy of Jeff's latest video because it could be the nail in the coffin you are looking for. I can't make a copy while I'm doing a live stream. His live stream was copied, and I will as much as it sours my stomach to watch his videos, I will watch his latest video and copy it. Mark Bruno, Davao City, Yellowstone Ranch. I would like to visit the Philippines after the holidays to get away from the cold winter. What do I need for a smooth travel process? I'm not anymore. I'm not that well versed on what you would need. I think it depends on what country you're from. Yellowstone Ranch, I would assume you're from the States. I think you have to get a visa now through the Philippine consulate before you enter. So that's number one. And an itinerary. If you're involved with someone here, long distance online, or if you've already met someone, then that's your starting point. And a lot of people shy away from bringing cash with them. Bring cash. Bring your debit cards and your credit cards and all that. But my suggestion, at least $1,000 in cash. Bring it with you, because this is a cash society. Other than out of Metro Manila, outside of the big cities, they're not going to take a credit card. Probably won't take your debit card. The only way you're going to use a debit card is at the ATM machine to get more money. and that's expensive to use ATMs here if the card is from a different country. Bring money. That'll smooth things up quite a bit. QU812, yes, everyone should report him. Gone way too far with his verbal diarrhea. I couldn't agree more. John, yes, sir. I have my very own vocabulary toggle switch around mom and girls, slash not around mom and girls. Yeah. And you know, my metrics, when I look through the metrics on my channel, it has a 12 to 17 age group, I think, minors. And the last that I looked, it was 0.04%, okay, which is not a lot, okay? 1% of 34,000 would be 3,400. Or no, that would be 10%. 1% would be 340. And half of that 0.4% would be 150, let's just say. So there could be 150 children at any given time that would watch a video. I just don't want the profanity out there. And some of those children could be my grandchildren. Mark Bruno, I curse a lot, but I blame the Navy. Ted Florida, I can't really figure out why some still follow him. He has said so many things that are just BS and shown to be just a dimwit wanting attention. Well, you know, his followers are dimwits wanting attention too. Um, like-minded people join together, and you know what? These are the kind of people who think the WWE is real, that think the stuff in the National Enquirer is real. I don't even know if the National Enquirer is still around. It was the magazine in the United States. You know, the celebrities were having children with aliens, and you know, it was all just crazy crap. And they sold a lot. They sold a lot of stuff. It was just a gossip rag and just crazy out of this world stuff. Uh, but people bought it and people read it. And it's the same kind. It's the same kind of thing with Jeff. There's just those kind of people. Um, Sad, but that's the way that it is. But I'm not going to put up with those kind of people threatening my life. Just not going to happen. Mickey Mason. Oh, he's been reported several times. Oh, I'm sure. I'm hoping he gets reported hundreds of times, thousands of times, and then maybe YouTube will wake up to what a nutcase this guy is. Mike, you were so correct about the language, about using language around your grandma and aunties. But sometimes my Navy language comes out, and I know if grandma was around, I would be eating some bar soap. Yeah, I mean, well, that brings back some memories, and that was a real thing. I got my mouth washed out with soap when I was a kid, and that's just, you know, soap goes great in lots of places, but in your mouth, not so much. That was my mom's go-to. Devout Living, I for one appreciate that you don't use profanity on your channel. The Aussie Farmer, wow, what a potty mouth. Every second word is profanity. Well, that's just, you know, like I said, low class people, low class, undereducated people, um, they just have no other way to express themselves. They don't have the vocabulary. DMO, Brian, it hurts my heart the way he talks about your wife. He is a very evil man. He wants to talk about karma. He will get his someday. You and Marcel hang in there. You're doing a good job. Well, thank you, DM. Um, he is. I can't disagree with anything in your comment there. Lynn, he used to say he was helping people. That's gone out the window. This nutcase has spent a year with the sole task of destroying you. Stay strong. I think he is on the way out. I'm here to push him, and I hope you guys are with me in pushing him. It's time. It's time. It's time to get rid of Jeff Mead. Get rid of his channel. Get rid of his platform, of his voice. Um, QU812, the whole eco farm gave that nut job a piece of his mind. Well said, the whole eco. Yeah, oh well. Don, I wonder how much time of his day that he walks around his house talking out loud to himself. Maybe that's why his wife went back to work. Can't imagine being in that kind of energy.
If he is my husband, I already punched his face. Really.
You know, in my opinion, either his wife is just not aware of what he's doing, or she's had to put up with it for so long she just tunes it out. Um,
Or she doesn't care.
or she just doesn't care. Philippines people and places. When I heard him slander your wife, it pissed me off. At some point in the future, he will go away naturally. Well, yeah, he is supposedly sick. Who knows? Um,
He is not sick.
sick in the head.
Yeah.
Doc M. Brian, I did download the video and have it if you need or want. You have my email. Um, and Doc, save me the trouble of having to go back through and finding your email. Um, just shoot me a quick one so that I can just reply. And let me make sure the video. Uh, exactly what video are we talking about? Um, come on, mouse. Yeah, Doc. So yeah, if you, I'm not sure which video you're talking about. Maybe the one where maybe the one where he said he was going to send his family after me. I think that's the only one I was talking about.
That's old one, but the
But you know, but I never watched it. You know, that was at the time when we didn't have, uh, we didn't have internet for me just to go around watching this fool's videos. Um, at that, 3 months ago, it took an hour and a half to watch a 10-minute video because it's just spin, and I got other things to do. Um, Mark Bruno, ATMs usually are out of cash, just FYI. You know, the ones here always have cash, but an international card, they charge 250 pesos, which is $5, and don't often give you, and they'll take 2 or 3 points off of, they'll take 2 or 3 points off on the exchange rate. So, and the maximum you can withdraw is 10,000 pesos, which is $200. So it could easily cost you with the exchange rate and the fee, it easily cost you $10, maybe even 15. That's 5%, 5 to 10% right there. Getting money out of an ATM here is not the way to go. IVFS immortality via future science. Beware the man on the motorbike. Beware the man on the motorbike. Also beware the ideas of March. And I think this guy's another nut job.
obviously.
Like I said, the world's full of them. Happy Meal Vlog TV. Your guy's doing an awesome job. I love you and Marcel, who shares experiences and way of living and who cares about those bad people. Just ignore them. And that's the best medicine to those kind of people. Well, you can't ignore someone threatening your life. That's all there is to it. That's when the ignoring stops. Um, just gotta, just that's just the way that it is. Gringo Loco, hi Brian. I'm blocked on Jeffy channel, but I know my comments still go his notification page. LOL. He is insane. You know what? I wouldn't bet on that, Gringo, because the people I blocked, I don't see nothing. Um, so I wouldn't bet that I wouldn't bet on it that he still sees them. Uh, Robert Robert McGear, misery loves company, and we can see the proof of just how miserable this person is. And like a magnet, the miserable are attracted. Uh, don't let the miserable raise your BP. Cordova Andy, hello, Brian and Smith family. Um, yeah, Andy, it wasn't just me that he was ranting about. Uh, I don't know if you're aware, but go check out the link. Uh, IVFS soap is real. Okay. Gringo Loco, I see he made a new video trying to twist everything around. That you taking him to court is a death threat. I haven't seen his latest video. I've never threatened Jeff in any way other than to see him blacklisted and to sue him.
It's funny.
If he thinks those are death threats, then I don't know. Like I said, Jeff can say anything that he wants to. Um, we're past talking. It's time for action now, and flagging videos, reporting to the police, cybercrime units. Those are all actions that are going to be taken. Um, Susan, yes, agree with not. Yes, agree with not to mix with that kind of people. How about this blind owl? Not someone I associate with. Um, come on, scroll down. There we go. Trevor D. The AFP are permanently located in Manila. AFP, that's Australian Federal Police. Um, as they often collaborate with authorities there. Perhaps after your second vaccine, you need to go visit them in person? Question mark. Nothing is off the table at the moment. Um, I have been in contact with the AFP, and I'll just leave it at that. Gringo Loco, and stating his wife was assaulted. Even though he has shown and stated his own address many times. LOL. I asked for proof. He's saying his wife was assaulted. Who knows? I don't know if his wife's been assaulted. Um, he makes up so much stuff. Um, I have no idea. Um, if his wife has been assaulted, I'm sorry about it, but I didn't have anything to do with it. I don't know. Mark Bruno, can I ask, how did this all start? The beef. The beef all started when he sent me $500 um, for a solar system, and I didn't spend it fast enough for exactly how he wanted me to spend it, and so he ran to the hobby farmer, bad mouthing me, and the hobby farmer jumped in it, and they kind of had a circle jerk of bad mouthing me, and he went other places bad mouthing me, and so I told him, hey, I'll just send you your money back, and I did send him his money back. He just didn't send the right information, um, and couldn't pick it up. And when it was proven that he was not a nice person, as he had so tirelessly tried to show himself to be, he got angry when it came out. Just the kind of petty tyrant that he was, and that's how this all started. Mike Jerzinka, I tried once to outsmart mom with the bar soap, held it between my teeth. She asked how I like it, and I said, it is great. So she pulled that out and gave me a shot of Dawn dish soap. Yeah, you can't win on that one there, Mike. Ging Ging Long. What's the name of this guy? His name is GD Mead, and his channel, laughably, is called um, "A Foreigner Telling Truth in Philippines" or something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
if you search on YouTube, just type a foreigner telling lies and it appear his channel.
Oh, okay. QU812, the verbal diarrhea nut job. That pretty much sums it up. Gringo Loco, Don, this is why Jeffy is back in the basement. She was tired of hearing him and his drunk rants. Is even too funny uh, how he got how he upset how upset he got talking to himself. QA12, he has many names. Yeah, he does. Gringo Loco, Jeffy left me a message on my video. Only saw it on my notifications, as YouTube would not allow his vulgar post. Yeah, I just don't see him anymore. Maybe after a certain amount of time, after you block someone, you don't see anything. Um, I don't. Hi, Jerzinka. Hello to the lovely Marcel. Glad to see that lovely smile, even with all that is going on there. Marcel, when they harvest the fish, maybe they should all wear bikinis. Hi, Mike. You in this bikini thing.
Yeah, don't give up those bikinis, sir. I'm sure the team will going to be.
Um, jump down on me again. Gotta find my spot.
Makes my eyes.
Quentin Rowland. I just flagged BIN on YouTube. What's I don't know what that is.
Just plug in
And
on YouTube.
and having a potty mouth is a lack of intelligence. Yeah. Happy Meal vlog. Yes, agree. There's a limit of ignoring that kind of madness. Yeah. Stay safe, you guys. Thank you. Don, on last video, he states about seeing in one of your fish ponds, but conveniently left out that he will pay for a drive by on a motorcycle for that to happen. Yeah. You know, he can deny it all he wants to. Uh, through either blatantly or through innuendo. He stated how he would have me killed and how much it would cost him. Now he can spin that any way that he wants to. That's what he did, and we're going to see what's going to happen to him now. Farmer's daughter, hey daddy, I got some crazy comments on my YouTube this morning from Jeff's minions. I received death threats today, lol. I'm in America. In the South, it would be entertainment to watch them try. Well, sweetie, farmer's daughter is my daughter, Sarah. And, you know, I haven't seen the comments. I would screenshot them, sweetie. And, you are in the States. If you're receiving death threats from this idiot and his minions, I would contact the FBI. I do know that they have a cybercrime unit within the United States. I'd do it, sweetie, because this guy he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. OU. I don't know why I keep saying Q.
Yeah.
OU 812. He's channel only spreads hatred. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he's all about.
That is what you know.
A stranger in a strange land. How's it going, Dale? Thanks for joining us. His wife was assaulted the day she married his dumb. Uh, I have empathy for her, really. She's had to put up with him for all these years. Ringo Loco, I am thinking of emailing social services in casino, stating that I'm worried this Jeffy is a danger to himself. Well, yeah, he's definitely putting himself out there that he's a danger to others. Ted Florida, what is this expat forums he is always mentioning? What is it about, and why does he think it is so special? It's I don't know. I've never been there. I think it's something on I think it's something on Facebook. I'm not sure.
Expert in the
They I don't know. He posts documents there.
fake
Made
documents.
made up stuff from Philippines government agencies. Made up stuff about me. I'm not really sure what all is up there because I've never looked. Um, People have told me that this expat forums place, and people have said in comments and told me that it's just a IPS harvesting site, that they get your information when you visit the site somehow. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. And if I were you guys, I'd stay away from it. That's the reason I've never gone.
So we can try to hack your.
Yeah, so they can try to hack your stuff. Stacy Dixon, farmer daughter, they threaten you, you done nothing. You don't have to do anything. These are not nice people. Um, that's just all there is to it. They're not nice people. Um, they're they got mental problems. Um, you can have compassion for them, you can have empathy for them, but at the end of the day, you can have compassion and empathy for them if they're behind bars or in a padded room. Susan Garino, I follow your channel, Lynn and Anthony, and latest French and Filipina, based also in Bohol, but from Cebu. Well, it's this mouse. Ted Florida, what is expat forums he is always mentioning? Oh, I just did them already.
You just up
Because
and down.
this mouse is hard to work.
And
And
I don't think the one.
you don't think it's the mouse?
No, I mean, read that one. Ted Florida.
Ted Florida, I don't think it was the money that started all this. I think it was the fact he didn't get the attention he wanted. Well, yeah, he didn't get the attention he wanted, and he got uh, he didn't want people to see the kind of person that he really is, and that made him mad. That people saw the kind of person he was, and so what did he do? He made a YouTube channel to show the whole world the kind of person that he really is. You know, that's mental dysfunction right there. IBS. According to Jeff's comment on the chilling out video, he has already made the call to the Philippines and to the guy on the motorbike, which is why I said beware the guy on the motorbike.
Yeah, that's what he said. He in the live stream because he is on the phone calling the hitman.
Oh, so he already said that he did it.
Yeah,
He said that in a comment. Well,
yeah.
just to.
I have the screenshot of the comment.
Okay. Well, there you go. IVS, the guy on the motorbike is the assassin. Well, yeah. Um, John, did your video get removed, Brian? Yeah, it did. Of course, he flagged it for copyright violation. And I kind of, I knew I was running the risk of a copyright violation because I was using his content. I used about 2 minutes of um, his live stream just because I wanted to make people aware who don't, most people know he's a nut, right? Um, but I just wanted to make people aware how much of a nut this guy is. And so I used some of his content. Now I have appealed it. Um, there is fair use doctrine uh, that may come into play, and we'll know in 10 days whether or not they're going to reinstate my video. Um, I knew I could run the risk of it being taken down, but 1,400 people saw that video before it was taken down. So, you know, uh, it had its effect. He had it taken down. He says over and over again he doesn't care about YouTube. Doesn't could care less about YouTube. He just didn't want what was in my video to be out in the public. Because if he doesn't care about YouTube, why would he care what videos I make? He really cares, and he really cared about what he said in his live stream. Why he's so he's such an idiot that I don't know why he hasn't taken that live stream down himself. But that just goes to show you, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Leave it up for more people to see it and more people to flag it and more people to contact the authorities. Just goes to show you this guy isn't all there. Gringo Loco, I don't want to see Brian or Tata in bikinis when Harv is sorry. Yeah, that's a wise choice.
I'm sorry also because we have
It's never going to happen. Stacy Dixon, yeah, John. Brian video was flagged, so it was took down. Yeah. It's me. I am so hungry. It's me, 9:33, and haven't got my breakfast yet.
Oh,
Wow. Well, go run down to McDonald's real quick and get you an egg McMuffin. Um, Quentin Rowland, sorry, fat thumbs his video. What? Leo McGuire, hello to you as well. John, flag for what? Jerfy's video should be removed. Well, it was flagged, John, because I used a snippet of his live stream. It kind of goes to how crazy the world is today. Um, he threatens my life in a live stream, and that stays up. But I use 2 minutes of that live stream, and so then it's a copyright violation, and that video is taken down. That's why I say that I don't have a lot of faith in YouTube and their policies
yeah.
and how they enforce their policies. But if enough people uh, report, flag his video, his live stream, hopefully at some point it'll be the straw that broke the camel's back. Maybe the 104th complaint will finally be the one that will trigger someone at YouTube to pull their head out of this hand and do something. Happy Meal Vlog, hello farmer's daughter. I will check your channel. Yep, you guys go check out Sarah's channel. Richard Booker, good morning, Brian and Marcel. If he's based in Australia, he can be made accountable for making comments of death threats. Well, he is based in Australia.
And then you were saying he has a budget.
Yeah,
He has a budget.
yeah, he's got the
Yeah, just one call. because he has a lot of budget.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. You guys who haven't seen the last 5 minutes of his last live stream, go watch it. And I know it'll be torture for most of you.
Yeah,
Um,
even you guys are throwing up while watching.
yeah,
While
but
listening.
and,
Even your even
oh, Ming Ming once said,
yes, Mingming,
I banished Ming Ming because
she's
uh,
very bad.
she likes to crawl up around here. She wants my attention, and I want to do a live stream, so no Ming Ming. Yeah, we're going to do our best, Richard, to make him accountable. Stacy Dixon, Jeff is a complainer. He can't take the heat. Well, the heat is coming. Leo McGuire, he just wants attention from his mother's basement. Ignore them. Nah, it's gonna. You might ignore people who threaten your life, but not me, Leo. Um, OU812, expat is a rat channel. Luke, good evening to you as well. Susan, if he will be reported undesirable alien, immigration won't renew his visa permit to stay in the country. Well, yeah, he is from New Zealand. He's not an Australian citizen. I don't know how all that would work, but I would assume that Australia could boot him out as an undesirable. And boy, in my opinion, he's undesirable. Ringo Loco, Expat Forum used to be a great site about info on the Philippines. It got bought by 3 expats. Now I think only one is still alive. Is a website hosted in Indonesia, posting all Jeffy's crap. Okay. Mickey Mason, he's crazy attention seeker. Can't disagree. John, if Jeffy's wife was threatened or assaulted at home, where is the report? Surely there's a report. I have no idea. Farmer's daughter, me and Carolyn plan to do a live video on Sunday evening. We are thinking 8 p.m. my time. I have a box of stuff here that will show all of Jeff Minions that everything you've told your viewers is true. Okay. I don't know what Sarah's talking about, but yeah, go watch her. You're going to do a live stream, Sarah? 8 p.m. Sunday evening. Good Lord, what day and time is that here? Um, I'll have to check. Someone do the time conversion. Um, East Coast, United States, 8 p.m. Sunday. What's the day and time of that here?
That is Monday.
John, was he reported to the PNP? Yes, he was. And other agencies will be contacted. Like I said, we're taking a road trip Monday if it's not a holiday, because we have to go to Tagbilaran for this particular government entity. Um, you know, we're doing everything that we can do here uh, to get Jerfy locked up, and we're just asking for a little bit of help from our friends. That's it. Stranger in a Strange Land. It's my understanding that if you're doing a reaction video, you can use other people's content. Um, yeah, it's probably, like I said, it could take up to 10 days for the video that I made to be uh, reinstated. We shall see. Lale's blog expat. I made the report to that crazy guy. Well, good on you. Thank you. Happy Meal vlog. He should taste behind bar with his potty mouth.
Yes.
Simon Thompson. I think the Aussie, a nutcase, only talks. Yeah. Cordova Andy. If a persona non grata is stamped on his passport by any country, airlines will be reluctant to allow him to board their aircraft. That's good to know. Gringo Loco, when you use any content, you need to state for fair use in your description, and you can play it without showing the video, as he does that all the time. You need to flag copyright on his videos. You know what? I tried that. I tried to do a copyright flag on the video it was a video on the round take, and he was playing my video through his whole video, and YouTube said, "No, that's not a copyright violation." So that's that just goes to show you, uh, in my opinion, YouTube is very selective um, in how they enforce their rules. John, he used your content about the shrimp tank, part 1 and 2. You filed a copyright claim and more video that I alerted you to. It's sure hot today in Dumageddon. Yeah, that's true. I did file claims against those videos and crickets. Benjamin Frank, where's the transparency? Just remember, you started this, Brian. You should have paid the money back in the first place. Don't forget that. And the crap you have said about him, you're just as bad. But Benjamin, I disagree. You say pay the money back as if it was a
Yeah.
loan,
Yeah.
as if I ever owed him anything. I did not. It
As
was
if you
a
asked him.
gift. GIFT. Understand? Make it simple for you. GIFT. Gift. He gave me that money.
Nobody asked.
I didn't ask him for it.
Yeah.
He just gave it to me. I could have set it on fire in my yard if I had so desired.
Yeah.
But instead of just lighting it on fire or go spinning it on a case of Tanduay or 10, I tried to spend it as per his wishes. But I wasn't spending it fast enough. It wasn't happening fast enough for him. And so he started talking crap. Then myself sent the money back to him. I asked him verbatim, go back and watch the video.
Yeah.
I asked him, give me your information, how you want me to send you the money back, and I'll send it back. And he sent me back, clearly stated in the video, in his own typing, how he wanted me to send it back, and I followed it to the letter. He couldn't pick it up. And in that couple days that it took to send it, get it taken back out, and send it again, he's still talking crap. It even more.
Yeah.
So you know what? Hey Jeff, thanks for that gift. I'm keeping it. You ain't getting it back. So let's just be clear on that, Benjamin. You're a little confused as to the actual facts.
Yeah, because this idiot today didn't know how to, if you send money, you can just put your any kind of name. But if you receive money, you need to have complete name where your ID is. You need to have what is in your ID, because they need ID if you valid ID if you receive a money, unless you're sending money. But this crazy man.
Long time, Joy. Why so many jealous haters to you? That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe because the world's full of jealous haters. I don't know. I can't answer that question. John, I also have no faith in YouTube. I complained every video of his, and my account was removed. YouTube
Yeah.
said it was for harassment.
Yeah.
There you go. Like I said, he makes a live stream where he threatens my life, and then I make a reaction video to it, and that video is taken down, but his live stream video is still up. John makes complaints about his videos where he was trashing me, and then John's account is removed. Like I say, YouTube is there's a lot to be desired. I went too far. There we go. Jason Guy, hello, Brian and Marcel. Sorry to hear of your troubles. I hope and pray that everything will work out for you both. Kind regards. Well, thank you, Jason. We're going to be proactive. You can bet your bippy on that. OU812, Benjamin, get your facts right before you type. Well, see, that's the thing. People are lazy. He's heard what the dimwit said and just believed it without doing his due diligence, without researching the facts.
They're not lazy today. It's only their brain is in their foot. They're just tipping it.
Their brain is in their foot.
Yeah, they're not. Their brain is not there in their head.
Happy Meal vlog. When jealousy hits, it comes out its true color. No matter how nice you are, to those kind of people, it's not enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Gringo Loco. Everywhere in the world, it is illegal to make a death threat. Police do not take it lightly. Jeffy thinks he has the police there under control. Yeah, we'll see about that. John, I hope you reported him to the PNP. We did, along with the timestamp and to the AFP. I have to both. There are several avenues I can take with the Australian Federal Police. I have gone through one of those avenues. There are other. I've been made aware that there are other things that I can do other than what I have done through the Australian Federal Police, and you can be guaranteed that I'm going to follow through on it. Gringo Loco, will be interesting to know by Monday if Sarah Duterte is going to run for president.
She will run.
For president or VP. That is the time to send her the videos on Jerfy's claim she is corrupt. Yeah, well,
I'm sure she will run because she already what do you call this? Because she don't want to run as mayor anymore. So I'm sure she will run as president or vice president. I think.
One or the other.
Yeah, one of the other.
She will be made aware at the opportune time, if she is not already aware. Richard Booker, they have sent New Zealand citizens, maybe back from Australia before. Gosh, they'll send him out to desert. Really don't want him back here. Mickey Mason, 8 a.m. would be 10 p.m. there. Okay. All right. So 10 o'clock Sunday evening is what you're telling me, Mickey, right? Yellowstone Ranch, Miss Marcel, I advise you to put your foot down and take your better half to a much needed 2-week vacation. We'd love to go on a 2-week vacation, but I've got stuff here that no one else can do. I've got stuff to do here that no one else can do. And so a 2-week vacation, which I would love as well, is not possible at the moment.
Yeah. I would love it too.
Yeah, we'd both love it. And again, it's not, There's no bags of money laying around here.
Yeah.
Where would we go? Boyd, people should send their complaints to the Egyptian embassy and get him banned from there. Yeah, well, I think it'd be a little more pertinent to keep the focus in Australia and the Philippines. Gringo Loco, when you go to Tagbilaran, mention that you know Terrence and Beth. They may listen a bit more, perhaps. Uh, uh, if I can get this to work. Jeff Calhoun, what a loser. I just reported him. Well, thank you, Jeff. Simon Thompson. Try to ignore him. He's a waste of space. Bitter old man. Try not to let him drag you down. He all mouth and crap. Well, you know what? I don't know about you, Simon, but I take death threats seriously, even if they are from crazy people. And I'm not going to ignore it. Happy Meal Vlog. It's me. Go to my channel to get some breakfast. I do a lot of cooking show and quick recipes.
Wow.
There you go. You've been invited.
Yeah. But you will cook your own.
Yeah, I think you still got to cook your own.
You're invited,
but
cook your own.
Yeah.
But it's a quick recipe still.
Richard Booker, I will talk to the New Zealand police here and see what they say. I have your email. Is it okay to pass that information on to them? Sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. You know, talk to them and send them an email with the last 5 minutes or so of the live stream that he did. And you can tell him, what he said. But for them to see it, I think that's the way to go. Mark Bruno, pay me.
You know.
IVS. Jeff only plays audio of your videos. A short audio excerpt is not a copyright violation, but video is a series of images, all of which have views without charge if you play someone else's video. That's not, that's not true. He did a play-by-play running critique of an entire video of mine.
Yeah.
Playing my video. So that's not true. John, Benjamin Jerfy mentioned something about LBC. FYI, as I said before, LBC does not allow money to be sent out of the Philippines.
I'm not sure.
Yellowstone Ranch, I noticed your pig pens do not have cement floors. What do you use? Is it better for pigs and cleanup than cement? We used rice holes 1 meter deep, a little over 3 feet deep. There was no smell. It turns a piggery into an odorless piggery. Well, not odorless. I mean, it smelled like there was maybe someone around who had taken a shower in a day or two. But that's a big difference than the smell of a piggery. With 50 imagine 400 pigs and what they would smell like if you've ever been around a piggery.
No smell.
Our piggery didn't smell.
Yeah. Even it's very close to.
Yeah.
Even it's close to Tatay Angina's house.
And in the beginning, we were using I don't know how many thousands of gallons of water a day to pressure
the,
wash out those pins,
wash the pins, but still, but
sometimes
still,
even twice a day.
but still smells bad.
But it still smells bad because you know, look, there were 50 pins. It took like 2 hours to wash them all out. By the time you're finished, they're already crapping in the ones that you did 2 hours ago. So you still smell it. You never get rid of the smell. And you know what? Who who what animal would like to lay on a cement floor? Would you? Or would you like to lay on a floor that's rice hulls? Something akin to a mattress. I know which one I'd like to lay on.
But the good thing is the smell. It's
The
not
smell
nice.
was the main
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Smell, lack of smell. Didn't have to use two hours a day cleaning the pins out, and thousands of gallons of water.
Yeah.
Mark Bruno, Sarah is bad. Father complex, not good for country. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the politics in the Philippines. A farmer's daughter. Our video will be 10 a.m. Monday morning for you.
You see, I told you.
All right,
Monday.
10 a.m. Monday morning. Well, we're not gonna. We're probably gonna be on the road to Tagbilaran, sweetie. So won't be seeing it, but we'll watch it later, nonetheless. John, Jeffy is going to Egypt, Africa to see Mitch. As far as I know, Mitch is still stuck in Romania, but who knows? A Yank telling the truth in the Philippines. Call the FBI liaison at embassy and report him there. As U.S. citizen, you had crime against you abroad. All right, I will. That'll be a phone call Monday afternoon, I would imagine. Because I would anticipate we're going to be busy Monday morning. John, it sounded like he said that you guys could have sent the money through LBC. I may be wrong. He sent the money LBC, and I asked him which form of remittance did he want it sent back in, and to give me his contact information. He said Western Union, and gave me the information, his name, his address, and I went verbatim on what he said. And Western Union rules and regulations would not allow it. So he could not pick up the money. The money was sitting there for 2 days and he couldn't pick it up because he sent the wrong information. It wasn't my fault. I sent the money back. But he just you guys can see what a nut job he is. He couldn't keep his mouth shut for 2 days and just wait for it all to get sorted out. No, he's just got to keep going,
Yeah,
keep
because
going
she is an old woman.
until he pissed me off enough to where I just, all right, I'm going to keep your money. Thanks. And that's what I did.
The old woman with having menopausal daddy is really,
And actually,
really bad.
saying that I'm going to keep your money is not true. I ended up keeping my money because he sent that money as a gift.
Yeah.
I was only sending it back to him as a kind gesture, just to placate him, just to keep him happy. And he threw it back in my face. So I'll just keep it. I'll just keep your gift, Jeff. Thanks. And that's what I did. Now that he showed himself to be the ass that he is during that period and didn't like it, that people had found out what an ass that he was and he got his feelings all hurt about it, that's his problem. Because they've really seen what an ass that he is now. And that's why he just keeps getting angrier and angrier and angrier and more crazy and more crazy. Because, before only 100, couple hundred, maybe 1,000 people had seen what a nut job he is. Tens of thousands of people now know how crazy he is. Dozens of people within the Philippine government know how crazy he is. And now there's going to be authorities in two different countries that are going to be made fully aware of how crazy he is. So how are you going to like life now? Um, James Miller. Hello, Brian. Why is this man from Australia keeps bad mouth on YouTube channel? Well, James, you're late in the game. Um, I've actually explained it in this live stream, so back it up a little bit, and then you'll know. He ain't telling the truth. Watch Jeff vids. He has a wine bottle all the time. Um, Yellowstone Ranch. Any chance you get to use the small and not you get used to the smell and not notice anymore? Did visitors have the same view as well as the smell of farm? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, watch videos of people visiting. I made maybe a dozen of them of people that came by before COVID and gave tours of the piggery too. There was no smell. I know it might be hard for you to understand, but just wrap your head around it. There was no smell. A yank. Did I go too far?
Yeah. Wait.
A yank telling the truth. He is just a lunatic, angry drunk. Michael Young. So GD Mead is saying his wife has been assaulted because of your followers. How would I know? I don't know. He can say whatever he wants. I have never said anything about his wife. And I have never, I don't know what people are going to do. I've never suggested or hinted or intoned in any way that anyone do anything to his wife or to him. I think he's just making up more new crap. When you run out of lies, you don't care if you make up stuff. Assaulted. What does that mean? His wife was assaulted.
Yeah, because of your followers.
Who knows?
It's just
Cordova Andy, your comments thread won't allow me to post the petition link, Brian. Okay. Yeah, I did. I got tired of a few channels posting links to their merchandise in my videos, and so I set I set I set my channel so that you can't post links, um, and I'll undo it so that Andy can
post the link.
Can post the link. I've forgotten all about that, Andy. But you're right. So when this live stream is over, I'll go back and change that. John, I like to know how he screwed up not getting the pin. He got the pin. Oh, you mean his
PIN number.
PIN number for his YouTube channel? He says he didn't get it. Who knows? It took us almost 3 months to get our pin, and we're in the Philippines. He's in Australia. And how long is it taking him to get the pin?
It's not really long.
Doesn't quite add up to me.
Since he monetized.
Yeah.
It's not long. Because when you monetize, after you monetize in few days, they were going to send a pin.
Yeah. In our case,
2 to 4 weeks only.
Yeah.
2 to 4 weeks.
In our case, they sent, because we had to ask again and ask again. And after we got the third one, the third time we asked, we actually got it. And then within the next 6 weeks or so, we got the other two PIN numbers that had been sent before. They'd just been circulating around the islands here for 4.5 months, one of them. That's the Philippines, though. He lives in Australia. I don't see how he could not have his PIN number. Um, where are we at, love? Go ahead, read one.
I like to know, Whale Wong, what's up, guys? How Wolfen, how the good afternoon, good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. What is Barry?
Barry Isabel, 8 a.m.
I don't know. I think no, I don't know. Yellowstone Ranch. How much money did you save to start your farm life in Bohol? If there is one thing you could change, what would it be?
Over a period of about a year, I sent probably, I don't know, what was it, 50,000 USD here.
No,
Oh,
no. Oh, what is that for the farm only? Oh, I know what is.
well, for the farm and the piggery and yeah, about 50K in about a year's period of time, and put easily another 50,000 into the piggery, maybe even 75,000 into the piggery, in the 2 years after that. So just for a nice round number, say 100,000 USD is what I had into this farm in the first 3 years. Um, what would I do different? I wouldn't. I wouldn't go into a piggery.
Yeah.
That would that would be number one right there. Um, S. Hart, Michael Young. Where is the proof? Where is the police report? He is a pathological liar. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything happened to his wife or not. Maybe maybe he's trying to justify his actions. Look, he knows he stepped in it. Um, one would think that he knows, and he's just making up this stuff about his wife being assaulted to garner some sympathy or something. I don't
Maybe he is assaulted me.
know. I don't know.
If he is in front of me, I'm gonna punch
A Yank telling the truth in the Philippines. He went too far saying stuff about your wife. Well, he went far enough. Um, you know, Marcel's never done anything to him either.
Yeah,
Um, he's just,
he's just crazy. That's all.
yeah. James Miller, I'm not talking about G. Australian farming in the Philippines. Sorry I didn't explain.
Yeah, maybe the OC farming.
I've lost the context there, James.
The OC farming.
I can't. Well,
He said that bad mouth you is talking about bad mouth also you the OC farming in the Philippines.
oh, why is the Aussie farming in the
Yeah.
Philippines bad mouthing me? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I think he's another narcissist with a god complex. That's just my opinion. I don't know why he involved himself in this in the first place. Um, you know, in my opinion, he's another little troll with a channel. Um, I don't know why.
His face is ugly. His attitude is ugly. Oh my god.
Ted, Florida. Scroll up, Brian. You missed my last message where I sent
There's
link
no link. You can
link
see
to
that.
his vid where he threatens to turn his family on you. I
No, you will get see.
yeah, I
Can see
don't.
our link.
Yeah, I can't. You're gonna have to mail me. You're gonna have to email me that link because, as Andy said, I've blocked links on my channel because people were basically using my channel to advertise their merchandise. Um, you know, someone with a YouTube channel would come in and go, "Hey, check out my channel, and by the way,
Yeah.
here's
I
my
heard that
stuff.
link.
Come buy my T-shirts and my mugs and whatever." And I just got tired of it after a while, and so I just blocked links. Um, so just email me that link if you would. Michael Young. So you did not publish his address. I didn't publish his address.
Maybe he published this.
You know, when you he's the one that showed his house in a video with his you know, and said where he lived and what street he lived on. I didn't publish anything. um, I think someone did leave his address in a comment. Maybe, I don't remember. Maybe they did. If they did, they did. I don't care.
Yeah.
Happy Meal vlog. Bye guys, driving now. I'll see you guys again. I'm always here supporting your channel. Keep up the good work. You guys are awesome as always. God bless.
Always. Thank
Uh,
you.
thank you very much.
Take care.
Will Wonks. It's always the threat of violence. People always reach for that straw for attention. Most cases, it's BS. Yeah, and sometimes it's not. Um, waiting on my slow little computer here. A Yank telling the truth in the Philippines. CHRI1 police, New South Wales government.au. Here is GD Cop Buddy email. He knows about him. Try this. All right. Well, write that down, love. A ball pen. They're always so extra descriptive here in the Philippines. I'd say if it was me, I'd say, "Well, give me a pen," but here they got to say, "Give me a ball pen." Charlie has.
Where's your phone? Just give it a check.
My phone? I have no idea where my phone
Oh
is.
my goodness.
Oh, my, here it is.
Come on.
So now what?
Ah,
Oh, just take a picture.
yeah, so
Well,
it's
that
very
doesn't look like
fast.
a picture to me.
Where is the camera?
Yeah, she's always thinking. See? I'm just going to take a picture of.
Play.
There we go.
Ta-da.
That's
Very fast.
You're very smart.
I know.
Where are we at here? Um, Susan Garino, Mark Bruno, as full breed and have experienced what happened in the country. The Philippines don't judge.
Please don't judge.
I lost the context on that. I don't know. Yellowstone Ranch. Miss Marcel, if the tilapia ponds makes a lot of money, how or what would you spoil yourself?
I would buy all the food that I want. That's all.
All the food that you want?
Yeah,
Like
that
what?
I want to eat. I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not hungry to think. Hey.
You're not hungry right now, so you can't think what food you would want to get?
Yeah, because
Okay.
if I'm hungry, it's like all the food is in my mind.
John, even if some supporters did assault his wife, Marcel has been verbally assaulted by him many times, but I guess that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's not just the verbal assaults; it's the assaults in the comment section as well on his videos.
yeah. I
Um,
think from the start, and I didn't know
yeah,
who are they. They are the minions of the devil from the hill, living in the earth.
Susan, um, Bruno, don't interfere in the governance in our country, not even in this channel.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I
I
understand now.
understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Politics is something, you know. That's the third rail for foreigners in the Philippines is the
never,
operation of the
never,
government in the
yeah, never
Philippines.
involved.
Don't get involved. Don't say anything because it's none of our business. We
Yeah,
can't vote.
yeah, you're right.
It's not our country, so there's no use talking about it. And if you do talk about it, you're just talking out your ass.
Yeah, to clear us how loud is your part.
A
Our face.
Yank telling the truth in the Philippines. His channel is tanking, and he is in damage control. Yellowstone Ranch. Are the prices of homes or land on an uptick there? Approximately how much land would 50K get you? Um,
How much is
I
that 50K in pesos?
50,000 in pesos would be 2.5 million. 2.5 million peso.
That's more than.
I can't tell you if the prices are going up or down. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Um, how much would 50,000 get you? You know, people have asked me this question a lot. It won't get you much in Manila, in Makati. Won't get you much in downtown Cebu. It'll get you quite a lot out in the provinces.
Yeah.
It depends on what you
Depends the
want.
area, depends the places.
Land in and around Cebu can go up 25, 30,000 pesos per square meter. Uh,
Thousands, or even in the
yeah,
mountain.
and even in the mountains around Cebu, a good ways away from Cebu, it could be 3, 4,000 pesos per square meter
Yeah.
just for bare vacant land. Um, here on the whole, and in the provinces, you can get a hectare for anywhere between 500,000, which is 10,000 US dollars, and say 1 million pesos, 20,000 US dollars. And a hectare is 2.47 acres. So
It depends also the area.
depends on the area. There's a lot of factors involved. Accessibility, are there roads?
Yeah.
There's a it that's a hard question to answer. James Miller, you're a good man, Brian. Well, thank you. Trevor D, Susan, you're Filipina, right? Question mark. Who, in your opinion, is the most powerful attorney there? Okay. Wolfen,
Not
not a troll with a blog. Yeah, Wolfen's not a troll. Grumpy Dude Bryant, Aussies stick together. You have heard of Honor Among Thieves, right? Question mark. Hang in there, Brian. Yeah. I don't know if it's just an Aussie thing because, the dimwit really isn't an Aussie. Aussie, however you want to say it. Um, I think it's more of a-holes of a feather flock together type of deal.
the birds with the feather.
Um, John, Expat Forums published his address. Okay, that would be a hoot.
Shared your address in his water.
Um, Telling the truth in the Philippines. He showed your address in his water vid. Oh yeah, he did. And again, I reported that video for showing my personal information. YouTube said it wasn't a violation of their policy. John, and he published KK stuff about his mother. That's true. Lynn H, you guys are good people, and Charlie is growing so fast. Enjoy watching your videos. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Ted Florida, August 14th, 2021, called addressing all the drama in the vid where he turns family loose. It is a 7 hour and 5 minute long vid. He talks about it in the last 5 minutes. Okay. So, called addressing all the drama in the last 5 minutes. Well, even I can remember that. Thank you, Ted. Susan, Trevor D. Yeah, out of the country, 35 years attorney. For what agenda or transaction? Yeah, not all attorneys are created equally. Most generally, they have specialties. Don, thinking Marcel would buy lots of crab. Well, yeah, that goes without saying. And shrimp.
Yeah, seafood.
Any kind of seafood and lots of it. Trevor D, Susan, just the singularly most influential attorney.
Singularly.
That's what I tried to say. Mark Bruno, sorry. Yeah, no worries. Scorch Hartman, brine shrimp hatch after 18 to 24 hours. Best at 27C. Air like in your setup, and 2.5% salt in the water, all the best. Thank you for that, Scorch. It turns out that the brine shrimp eggs that I got, I ordered 2 different kinds, and the ones that I got, because you don't always get what you order, sometimes it just doesn't show up. The ones that I got were the kind that don't hatch. I got 2 different kinds, the kinds that hatch and the kind that don't. And the kind that showed up are not viable.
What's for the use if it will hatch?
I think you just feed them directly. You just feed the eggs directly to the fish. John, what's the time stamp, Ted? I think Ted just said the last 5 minutes.
Okay.
S. Hart. Okay, good night, guys. It's almost midnight. Time for bed. Take care and stay safe. Well, thank you, Shane, for joining us. Appreciate it. Andy, yes, I named GD Mead and his address on the petition.
Yeah.
Roe Pineapple Head. Good morning from Hawaii. Need to see a grill. Dang it.
Dang it.
Oh yeah.
You make my eyes.
It makes my eyes too. Need to see a grilling party after your next harvest. You just might.
Grilling party, okay.
A farmer's daughter. Thumbs up if you haven't yet. Yeah, would appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Look, it's getting late. We're going to end this one up shortly. Once again, I know it will be a stomach-turning event for many of you. Most of you would probably rather go to the dentist than watch one of the dimwits videos. But I left the links in the description and in my first comment on this live stream. If those of you who are interested in doing so would be so kind as to, and if you have concerns, to make those concerns apparent to YouTube via a report. it would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
Those of you who want to go the next step further and report this guy to the Australian police, they have Australian Federal Police, they have cybercrime divisions. People have suggested the FBI. Why not? In the Philippines, the PNP and the NBI are also good agencies to make aware of what he has been up to. All would be much appreciated. Wolfen, damn, look at the dislikes. That is sad, people. I can't see the dislikes.
Maybe likes, yeah. But
I-
if you
I can only see the likes. Look, I'm sure there's a lot of trolls, like-minded folks, just like the dimwit, who are watching at the moment, and they just can't help themselves.
did you see this?
Marcia
I will make it too.
Longden. I wish they would leave your family alone. Brian Ahern has left his family behind.
Bullshit.
BS. I wish you can stay with your family there. Leave your family alone, everyone. Yep, that is yeah. John, I don't understand why YouTube is so far up Jerpy's ass. He files crap, gets your videos removed, but his videos don't get removed. You know, I don't know. Maybe he knows the secret and I don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe the way he the way that there's a problem the way you report it.
I guess so. Robert Blue, uh, woo woo, let's rock and roll. How are you, Robert? Robert Blue is my son-in-law. He's my daughter Carolyn's husband. Carolyn, hey Dad, love you. Stay safe. God, give everyone kisses. I will do. I'll start with this one here. Thank you, Robert and Carolyn, for joining in. Grumpy Dude Bryant, guys, attorneys are not celebrated in the Philippines like they are in the West. There is one lawyer for every 240 citizens in the U.S. In the Philippines, it's about 1,400 for every Filipino. Wow. Dawn, night night, get some sleep and sweet dreams.
Thank you, Mom
Thank you.
Dawn.
Wingman, thank you, D. I appreciate that. We're tired, guys. It's 12:36 a.m. here. We're gonna get some sleep. It's always best for us to sleep when Charlie's sleeping. But
I'm late with my favorite drama today.
you're late with your favorite drama.
Yeah, I can't sleep without watching it.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm dying fine and fired up about the poor excuse.
Robert Blue, I'm doing fine and fired up about the poor excuse for an Aussie about to call some friends from the Oz. Yeah, knock yourself out, Robert. We're calling all hands on deck. And I'm not real thrilled about Sarah being threatened on her channel either. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever means that you guys have, FBI, whatever means you have at your disposal, I would make use of those as well, as we are. So I'm going to end this one up, guys. I'd like to thank you all for your support and your kind and good wishes.
Yeah.
And
thank you so much.
We will be seeing you again. Wherever you are, morning, night, evening, whatever it is, you enjoy it. And thank you, Don. We're going to get some sleep right now. So thank you all for joining us. This hasn't been quite the happy live stream that I usually enjoy, but I nonetheless think it's a necessary one. So thank you all for joining in, and we'll
Bye
see you again.
bye.
Bye bye.
See you next time.